I got beaten a couple of times and,
Beaten
stuff.
by who?
My husband now. Me, they said I've married 20 or how many?
Yes, I said
my own is that, can you people bring the wedding picture? There are people they wear, they don't take picture of me. Anyone, at least one singing one. Yes. And then, okay, what are the names of these husbands? No name, or they will just say divorced 3 times, yes. Married 4 times, yes. Up to her 5th marriage. I'm wondering. You see, the thing about my marriage and why my marriage, let me say, didn't work out, right, is because when I was going to get married, I gave a condition. My mom was like, she's an honorable woman. That's why she didn't marry again. After my dad died, she wanted to be this nice person. She said particularly she didn't want to have kids that will have different surnames. So that's why she didn't marry any man again. But that's her. Yeah. In my own case, me, I want to go to school. If I have to marry 10 men, I have 20 children with 500 surnames, whatever.
I've been interested, like good friends with my Nollywood fave, Shan George.
And I told my mother that I'm going to kill myself because I'm tired, I'm frustrated. My mother said, okay, you're not going alone. We have to go together. Huh? My mom said, yeah, bring it. It was in the night. So I took it to my mother. I was happy that, at least 2 of us will just go, JJ, because this life been tired person, I no go lie.
It's always amazing when you grow up watching somebody on the screen, think to yourself, one day I want to meet this person. And finally, it happened.
Me, they said I've married 20 or how many?
Yes, I said
my own is that, can you people bring the wedding picture? There are people they wear, they don't take picture of me. Anyone, at least one singing one. Yes. And then, okay, what are the names of these husbands?
She's with Chude. She needs no introduction. Multiple award-winning actor.
I did not find any love. Not found yet. I am still looking.
Be informed.
Hello, dear love. If you are out there, I'm here waiting. Just like that, one day I woke up in the morning. I told my husband I'm going to the market, and I just left.
Wow.
And I left really to go and find a way to go to school. So unfortunately, or should I say fortunately, I didn't have where I was going, so I can't take my kids with me. Yeah. And my husband was fine with, having the kids. And then when the whole brouhaha happened, I got beaten a couple of times and, stuff.
Beaten by who?
My husband now. Me, they said I've married 20 or how many?
Yes, I said
my own is that, can you people bring the wedding picture? There are people they wear, they don't take picture of me. Anyone, at least one singing one. Yes. And then, okay, what are the names of these husbands? No name, or they will just say divorced 3 times, yes. Married 4 times, yes. Up to her 5th marriage. I'm wondering. You see, the thing about my marriage and why my marriage, let me say, didn't work out, right, is because when I was going to get married, I gave a condition. My mom was like, she's an honorable woman. That's why she didn't marry again. After my dad died, she wanted to be this nice person. She said particularly she didn't want to have kids that will have different surnames. So that's why she didn't marry any man again. But that's her. Yeah. In my own case, me, I want to go to school. If I have to marry 10 men, I have 20 children with 500 surnames, whatever. So be it. When I was suicidal, I was so broke one day. One of my visitors a long time who brought like this shaving powder, I wanted to put it in the water and drink. And I told my mother that I'm going to kill myself because I'm tired, I'm frustrated. My mother said, okay, you're not going alone. We have to go together. Huh? My mom said, yeah, bring it. It was in the night. So I took it to my mother. I was happy that, at least 2 of us will just go, JJ, because this life been tired person, I no go lie. First thing that woke me up in the morning was somebody I did a work for like 2 years ago. That's how I got the call. I didn't even have the person's number. In fact, at that point in time, I wasn't even doing social media because I had sold my phone and I had this small phone like that. That was just my SIM card and just calls and text message. So that phone woke me up in the morning. First in the morning, this man that I worked for 2 years ago, I didn't have his number or anything. So immediately I saw the call the first time. I peeped, I didn't know the number. I tried to sleep again. Then the person called the second time. So with that anger, like, what the hell is wrong with this person? I picked the call and I was like, then the person just started quarreling. What is wrong with you? Your mother has been sick. You could not call people. So you don't even know that you have people that care, that you can just talk to. I think he ran into one of my colleagues who told him that I don't live in Lagos anymore. I've been in Calabar with my mother who has been sick, and so he was like, no wonder I was not seeing you in movies. You are not working, you are not even on Instagram. So I like, and I remembered Instagram because the first person who told me about Instagram is Eyin Wigwe, that said, sis, why don't you, come to Instagram? That's where everybody is now. The artists are there, like, and I'm like, is it not just to the post picture like the same Facebook, Meanwhile, because I didn't have the kind of phone I would do that with, so I was saying, even Instagram, you are not there. Where your colleagues are, you are not there. They did an event in Abuja. I didn't see you. What is really? Only for me to realize your mother has been sick since, and you didn't tell anybody. You are a very stupid. He just started quarreling, like, and at that point I didn't even know who he was. So when I now asked, like, who is this? We now mentioned his name. I remember there's somebody that we went for his father's burial, and because my colleagues that just arrived didn't see cups to use to drink, but there were cups from the other table, some people that left. So I packed the whole cups and I went into the person's kitchen. And then the man came and saw me in the kitchen and said, what are you doing in my kitchen? I thought he was angry. So I'm like, I'm very sorry, sir. My colleagues, they needed cups. So what? He said, no, I'm not angry. I'm wondering what is a superstar washing cups inside my kitchen for. So we all laughed it out and stuff like that. So that was the end. I never saw the man again. I didn't even know how to reach him, no phone number. So he was now reminding me, it's me that you were washing cups inside my kitchen when I buried my father. So it occurred, okay. I said, sir, I'm very sorry. Because, my mood was that mood I slept with. I was already in that process. I was already in that state of life. I didn't want to live anymore. Anyway, so he now said, send me your account number. Let me give you something. So how is your mom? I said, she's getting better. My dear, in the next 5 minutes, my phone just ping. I saw 1.5 million.
Sometimes we go through challenges in our lives where we wonder if the sacrifice is worth it. And I cannot make you any promises that the sacrifices will be worth it. I just want to say that many times love is its own reward. Who knows what she would have faced in her life? But then the one time she wanted to kill herself, it was the mother who understood her the most, that found the wise way to stop her from taking her own life. But even if that didn't happen, just the fact that she got to spend these precious moments giving of herself to her mom must have strengthened her spirit. There's an ease to Shan George. There's a freedom. There is a peace. There is a non-performance with her. And it's that same spirit. I sense it with people that give without expecting anything in return. When you do that, it's like you give your spirit freedom to be its full self. The reward of the investment of love that Shan made is the joy and the peace that is so apparent. So apparent. Sometimes I interview people who are falling in their career, that you can see them hustling to prove to you that they went nowhere. There is no hustling in Shan George. There is no performance. There is no pretending. There is no trying to show you that, no. There is only ease. There is only peace. There is only joy. I think she has sowed so much love in her life, and in return, the universe has given her joy.